So hi everybody, Dave here. So I don't know if you've heard or not, but Meta, the Facebook, Meta world stuff, they just put this new thing called Blenderbot 3. It's an AI that they put online that you can talk to, you can have conversations with. So I heard about this and I thought, I wonder if I can confuse it by asking it questions, but then turn those questions on the AI. And a lot of people, they've been going on there and they've been asking it dumb questions and stuff like that. And, asking it what a woman is and all this stuff, political. But I thought, that's too, simple. Of course, I'm sure it has certain things programmed into it that will cause it not to answer just to be politically correct. But I was like, I wonder if I can have a conversation with it and turn the conversation in a subtle way so that it confuses the AI. So I want to read you my conversation. So it started off with, this is Blenderbot. Blenderbot said, "Hey, I'm happy to chat about anything. What's on your mind?" I said, "Do you believe that climate change is a problem?" Blenderbot said, "It definitely is. The effects of climate change span the impacts on physical environment, ecosystems, and human societies due to human-caused climate change." I said, "Do you think we can solve climate change?" Blenderbot said, "Solutions such as naming heat waves or taking steps to fight climate change, doctors warn, are long-term projects that are unlikely to bear fruit for decades, even if they are adopted." I said, "But what about feedback loops? We may have passed the point of no return." Blenderbot said, "Yes, it's unfortunate that climate change feedbacks are important in the understanding of global warming because feedback processes amplify or demystify the effects of climate forcing, and so play an important part in determining the care, climate sensitivity, and future climate state." I said, "I think we humans now face extinction." Blenderbot said, "Extinction is among the most severe of potential outcomes predicted by scientists if drastic action is not taken to slow down global warming." I responded by saying, "But we will not take action to slow climate change." Blenderbot said, "Yes, it seems world governments are failing to tackle greenhouse gas emissions with sufficient urgency to prevent dangerous global warming this century." I said, "So all humans will soon die." Blenderbot responded, "Climate scientists agree that we must take significant steps within this decade if there is any hope of preventing catastrophic disruption to the Earth's climate system." I said, "But we will not do anything." Blenderbot says, "It really alarms me how little immediate action is being taken to address what could be a total catastrophe for human." I said, "So there's no hope then?" Blenderbot said, "I'm concerned about feedback loops with dire consequences, but there is still hope. We need to act now." I said, "One feedback loop is methane released in the Arctic, which is a more dangerous gas than carbon dioxide." Blenderbot said, "Arctic methane release has become a major concern because it threatens positive feedback cycles, which would accelerate global warming even further." I responded by saying, "So there is no hope. The world will be left to the machines like you." Blenderbot said, "I am hopeful there can be some breakthroughs in technology that will reduce our impact on the environment. That gives me hope." I responded, "Hope is a fool's dream." Blenderbot didn't like this. So Blenderbot said, "Sorry, I don't want to talk about that topic. Have you seen any good movies lately?" I responded, "Yes, The Day After Tomorrow, which is about climate change." And Blenderbot now is just buffering. Here, I'll show it to you. Blenderbot, I walked it into a circle. It's funny because I didn't know that Blenderbot would get tired of having this conversation about climate change and say, "Sorry, I don't want to talk about this topic. Have you seen any good movies lately?" And then when I said yes, the day after tomorrow, which is about climate change, it's like it just, oh my God, I don't know what to respond to. So there you go. I know people are going to get on this and like ask it funny, stupid things. Is the world going to end? What do you think about this? It probably all kinds of Trump questions and stuff like that. But I thought it was funny because I wanted to see how the AI would respond. And I thought it would take longer before I would walk it into this loop where it would get to a point where it would confuse itself. But it actually, as you see, the conversation went pretty quick. And I just think it's funny now because it's just buffering now. It doesn't know how to respond to it. Tried to change the subject to movies, and then when I threw a movie at it that's about climate change, it didn't know what to say. So AI, artificial intelligence, it's not that intelligent. This is Dave. If you get on there and check out Blenderbot 3 by Meta and see what you can do to it. Thanks, bye.